We're on Mediterranean today. Alright, welcome to another Age of Mythology 1v1. Today we're looking at the bottom left-hand corner. We have Dexter Gordon playing as Loki. Starting off pulling the Aurochs towards his town center, very smart. The Berserker coming in to help. Alright, now they don't have to travel very far, I like it. Well, he puts more villagers on gold, it looks like. Yeah, he's building the dwarf now. Alright, and on the other side we have purple. IWKY. I don't know what that means. I will kill you or something. I'm just guessing. Um, Playing as Zeus in the top right hand corner, and is a beautiful purple color. So I'm already biased towards him. Puts his first villagers on food and gets some golden wood as well. Alright, let's take a look at some of the relics while we're waiting for the early game. We have 4 relics on this map, and 3 of them appear to be on the top left. We have 5 colored stone of Nuwa, reduces the cost of repairing buildings by 50%. That can be useful. We have a group of monkeys will appear at your temple and respawn. I hate those relics with a passion. Caravans are cheaper and move faster. It's a good late game relic. And at the bottom we have a pair of pigs will appear at your temple. Wow. Oh, Loki comes in and puts spy on one of the villagers. That way you can keep an eye on what Purple's doing. Purple starts building a temple on the left of his base. We got another ox cart coming up to gather some wood, because he does not have enough wood for the temple. You need 150. So Purple will have his temple up, but you need 400 food to age up, and that's what he's looking for. Looks like he did end up building the granary out here.
Πρόσταγμα.
Purple stealing his sheep. Oh, these pigs are going to go right back to the Berserker. I like these house placements to kind of spy on the enemy. I like the way this Loki player plays. He likes information. He likes to put up stuff to know what's going on. See what he's seen. So he doesn't know about the potential second town center. He has a spy on the temple, so he knows that. Loki player just hitting enough food to age up. Will he do it? We have the Zeus player going up by Athena. And here we go. He picks Forseti for the trolls. A great unit, great ranged unit, I think personally. The house. Jason does not like the look of this house, so he starts taking it out. And he'll take it out in pretty good time. He could be gathering the relics with Jason. He only sees this one, and this is the pigs one. Terrible relic. If either player had scouted the left side of the map, they would have seen the other relics, the 3 relics out there. But honestly, there's no relics that stand out this game. All 4 of them are kind of just meh. The caravan one, maybe, if you're going to go caravans late game. The second military academy comes out for Purple. Loki just hitting H2. Let's see if if he has any units to defend. He has the troll and a couple of Hersers. Cool, so he might be able to defend off against Jason and the Minotaur. Starts building a Great Hall forward. Not too forward. Purple knows where he is, but he doesn't want to attack just yet. Poor villagers don't start gathering right away. This is a bad idea. That villager might die. Oh, there they go. Making sure he's not building a second town center. It's a good call. A longhouse coming out now from teal. Cyan, whatever you want to call this color. Cyan, probably. What relic did he grab? The monkeys? He's a monkey man. He wants the monkey relic. Got some hoplites out from purple. He's still watching this town center. Wow, he's got some Cyan, has built some raiding cavalry. And he's going along the left-hand side with it. Let's see what he does. Purple, meanwhile, bringing in the hoplite. Look, here's the monkeys. Just passing. Immediately starts going for the Great Hall. And hoplites under Zeus do bonus damage to buildings, so he's really going to do some serious damage here. He's going to take out this Great Hall really quickly. Cyan sees purple, Minotaur and Hero. Raiding cavalry coming back to defend, but they're going to die quickly to the hoplites. Meanwhile, the Zeus god power comes out to zap a raiding cavalry, it looks like. The hoplite are definitely going to come out on top on this fight. Those cavalry go down. Start attacking. Let's see if the raid does anything. Cyan trying to raid, but the villagers go ahead and hide inside of the buildings. So not much happens. Raiding cavalry go down. They're just gonna die because the villagers. Oh, he manages to snipe one. One villager at low health dies. But that cost him 5 raiding cavalry. He did force purple to hide with his economy, so he's getting some value there. The longer they stay in the tower, which they're not anymore. But so purple continues attacking the production buildings with his hoplite. They're not free. They cost 150 wood. So each time you take one out, you're taking out resources that your enemy, has to gather. 150 wood is just as much as 150 food, especially in the early parts of the game when you're not really gathering much wood. But this Loki player does have a good bank of wood here. He's just losing all of his production buildings. Purple continues building the hoplite. He's not stopping. Let's look at these Pokeboys in action. Look at them, they're poking holes in the building. Crazy, taking it out. Uh-oh. Here comes a small army. Couple Hersers fighting under the town center. Oh, here we go. The hoplite reinforcement army comes in. They surround the enemies, poke them down. Another Herser goes down. The throwing axemen are easy to take care of. And this hoplite mass just keeps growing. They don't want to take CC fire. The group of monkeys here to help. And they go down. Oh, purple spotted Cyan's dwarf economy over here. Dwarves start fighting back. Some of the dwarves go down. That can be painful. Another dwarf goes down. Purple just keeps sending in Hoplite though. He's doing damage to the economy. He's taking out military units. He's doing some work. This isn't nothing. Surrounds the Herser. Herser goes down. Villager goes down. Go ahead. No, go into the throwing axeman. Oh man, he could have taken him on, but he chooses to retreat, which is fine. He spots more. He kills the wolf. Starts going on to the villagers. A free troll comes out of nowhere. I think that's one of Loki's abilities, right? Free myth units in combat randomly. Cyan's using a berserker to build a good amount of buildings out here to the side. Might not easily be spotted by purple, but he should stop building raiding cavalry. If he's been studying purple's army at all, then he would know that purple's building, you know, some hoplite, at least a few, right? So he definitely should stop building raiding cavalry and focus on these throwing axemen. Once he gets a good critical mass, he'll be able to one-shot hoplites running at him, and he's still building raiding cavalry. If he uses a different kind of like melee infantry, like say Hersers, a lot of Hersers as tanks, the medium axemen will be able to take out the hoplite quite easily. That's all purple's doing, so you'd think Gray would stop with the raiding cavalry, but it looks like he has. He's just using them as shields right now. They're good at hunting down villagers. He goes in. Takes one out. Takes another. Some throwing axemen over here also taking out villagers. Another one goes down. Raiding cavalry chasing, backs off. Starts going in on these villagers. They're weak, but he doesn't want to go in under the towers. And yes, he does. Okay, he takes one out. Takes another villager out. Hoplite here to defend. Cave troll going down to some hoplite and the minotaur. Looks like purple started building some hippias to take out the throwing axeman. He's actually paying attention to the enemy's army. Look at how effective one is. Against 5, it was able to almost take one out by itself. If you had like 4 hippias, you had 3 hippias, 2 hippias, it would have taken out all of them, I bet. 3 definitely. 2 maybe not. Purple with 4 on favor. I think that's the recommended amount, right? Because you could go up to like 8, but at 8 you start getting ridiculous. Like 8 is the lowest it can get when it comes to favor generation. We're generating 0.09 right now, but the more you have on, the less you get per villager. The monkey's coming out. and they effectively do nothing. Cyan's setting up a raid over here. Spots of villagers, but Purple's army's here to defend. And they will be able to fight them off. He could use the villagers to fight too, but it's hard to micro that. Free myth unit for Loki. Oh, he uses the walking woods? Yeah, walking woods. All the woods go down. Purple finally building a second town center. Cyan hasn't either. He wants to build a wall to block this off, but he doesn't know that the that Cyan's warriors are here. Now he does. It's going to take a while to take these buildings down. But it does have Hoplite. And they're doing 1.5 times damage against buildings. Thanks to Zeus. So you can just mass them and they're basically your siege. They replace your siege. Cyan's not letting this go without a fight. Even the villager coming in for some action. Villager goes down. Nope, wasn't enough. Cyan's gonna remain in control of this area. Purple, trying to decide what to do. He's going in for a raid, but he has an army to fight. He has lots of minotaurs here, so the Hersers will be able to fight back. Hersers and Jarls? Goaty. That's what they're called, the Goaties. He's not really microing them though, he's just kind of having them walk right up to the enemy. Hersers do a lot of damage to Minotaur though. Look at that, the Herser took one out before he went down. Minotaur's starting to slim down. Purple built an army to come take over this area now. Hippias going in on the throwing axeman just like Purple wanted. Purple's army goes down inside Cyan's base. But Purple might be able to take control of this northwestern area. Looks like he took control of the healing spring, so that'll be healing his units. Oh, why do people put healing springs in the front? This is the second game that I've seen somebody puts down a healing spring and the enemy's able to easily take over the area because they put it up front. If he'd put it back where his TC is, he'd actually have something to come back and heal under. Or fight under even. Because if you lose the fight under your TC, you're losing your TC. But losing this, he just gave up this area to purple, who's now going to build into this area so then he can protect it. A purple smart, he puts a fortress right here to guard this. Purple's army goes in on some production buildings, kind of boring. We got a rehearser fight over here with the monkeys. The monkey's gonna kill the villager while it's building the town center. Oh my god, these monkeys are heinous. Look at them. They just sit there smacking you in the balls. And now they're dead. Purple now having to send another villager out here to build this town center. He's also taking down the fort over here. Purple maintaining control of this side of the map. Looks like he has a lot more resources dumped into his military than Cyan does. Finds another foundation or settlement. That Cyan has not expanded to, and he gives up. Cyan gives up. That was the rest. He didn't really have much else. He didn't have a military build-up. Looked like he had a fishing economy. That's interesting. No other players built into the fish. So he was able to take control of that, but he just didn't have the army resources. Purple does. Purple had armies on both sides of the map and was able to defend it. Most improvements, most resources. He gathered more. Purple was still in age 2. Can you believe that? His age 2 aggression is what won it. You got to age 2 real quickly, never made it to age 3. Cyan did, but didn't dump any more resources into his military, at least not as much as Purple did. Because he's still building a military while he's aging up right here. But Purple just had more military. He was able to put more into military and maintain control of the map. He took over the healing spring, which is really bad. Cyan should not have given that up, but that's how it goes. All right, anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Any feedback would be really appreciated. And above all else, have a great day.